I want to be clear, this is not a how-to video because I really don't know how to do this. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. This is just a, hey, look what we're doing with the kids this weekend video. Hi guys, I'm Laura.
I'm Faris. I'm Hartford.
And today we're gonna tackle this massive rust area on our car. And to be honest with you, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try and fix it because that just looks horrible. The joys of living in Canada and having Canadian winters and salt and all of that fun stuff. So it looks terrible. So the kids and I are going to try and make it look better. Okay, so let's get started. You guys can tape it off.
Okay.
Okay.
What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. 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 Day on day.
Oh, sorry, they're in the back door. The back. Okay, so it's important we're not going to get this part here because this part is chipping away. So we're going to do that by hand. But we want to get this kind of down to the metal. So you take this.
Way up.
Don't go down here because down here is really delicate. We'll do that by hand, okay? Now, here, do you want to sit on here?
Yeah.
Okay, now it might bounce on you. I'm going to help you first and then let go. Don't ever touch up here because up here it'll rip your fingers off. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. You ready? Go ahead and push.
What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. What a beautiful day.
Don't touch this, okay? Can never touch that.
Can I do here?
This one we might do, I'm going to do a little bit because you see how it's just falling apart. So just do, this part needs to, it needs to go down to the metal.
Where do we have to?
Like see how this is metal? We want to take this off down to the metal.
Okay. What's this?
How are you enjoying taping?
I'm not enjoying it at all.
Taping is one of the hardest parts, really. And actually, the rust on the car is a lot worse than I thought it was once I started taking off the paint and stuff. And but that's okay, because you know what? I'm not doing a professional job. I just, you know, it was so rusty. I just want it to look better than it did, and I think it hopefully will after we're finished with it. But we'll try. But we'll try and see what we can do. I find over here, this here is like so much more rusted and here than I thought it was. And again, this is just for us. I'm not selling the car. I just really want it to last me another year without it looking totally rusty. And so it just has to look good enough from a distance, really, let's be honest. So I'll try my best.
So what my mom's doing now is she's just applying this Bondo stuff to fill in the holes, and we're gonna let that dry for 3 hours. And then once we've done that, we're going to sand it down, and then we're going to add our primer.
So this stuff has set, and now it's time to sand. And we're gonna make sure that it's nice and smooth so that when we do the primer, it'll not have all these bumps in it. So the kids are hard at work sanding.
As you can see, this is more smoother. It doesn't have that much bump. If you run your finger across it, you can still kind of feel like the bumps along the way, but it's much more smoother than like over here. that are the parts that I haven't been doing that much.
So it's pretty soft, but it's just got a few places that aren't as smooth as I would like them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put more of this stuff on and I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and then I'm gonna sand it again tomorrow and we're gonna paint it. So we're on day 2 of fixing the car, the rust, and I want to be clear, this is not a how-to video because I really don't know how to do this. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. This is just a, hey, look what we're doing with the kids this weekend video. We'll see if it works out. I've already done something wrong. So you're not supposed to put primer, or no, you're not supposed to put Bondo over rust, and I did because it's really rusty, and I didn't really research it very much, so whatever. It seems to be holding up so far, and as I said, this is just for us to kind of fix the rust, and I'm just hoping it'll last like a year. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It'll look better than the rust did because the rust was terrible. But yeah, don't do what I'm doing. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, this is all dry now. So I'm going to sand that. And you know what I'm finding is I don't know how to get in here. It's like rusty in here. But this is a sliding door, so I don't really know how to tackle that. And you know what? Google didn't help. I was searching Google, and it didn't really tell me. See? Like right in here, there's rust. And I don't know. Anyways. So I don't know. I don't know how to get that rust. That rust might just live there. It might just stay because you can't really see it that much, so I'm not going to worry too much. The kids are, they're still in bed. I've just woken them up, told them to eat and get out here, but I'm going to start with the sanding and see how that goes. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to be. Fingers crossed.
What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life. What a beautiful day. It's a wonderful life.
I'm super nervous to do the primer right now because I've sort of prepped it, sanded it, cleaned it, taped it up, and now is the time. It's like that time, you know, that do or die time where I just, I don't know. I'm so nervous to try this, so I'm really hoping that it will stick or adhere. I don't know if I sanded it well enough or if I cleaned it off well enough, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try now and give it the primer, to put the primer on. So I put the primer on. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The first coat was a bit of a disaster. I was just figuring out how the can works and all of that stuff. So the unfortunate part is I didn't really sand it that well. So it has these pock marks in it, which I'm kind of not really happy about. But the reality is that I don't want to stop and start again, like sand it down, fix it. I don't have time. So it's not that bad considering there was a lot of rust there. So I'm just gonna live with it. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand this down a little bit, and then I'm going to apply the paint. So hopefully the paint might cover some of that up. I don't know. Who knows? But it's already looking better than it was. So yay for that. So I'm not overly happy with the paint job. It's fine. I think, I mean, I'm running out of time, so I really only had a limited amount of time to do this. I mean, I think it looks better than it did the rest before, but I think what I would do in the future is just kind of fill in these little pock marks here, because it was really hard because it was really rusted, and I put like the Bondo stuff on and then I sanded it down, and I just had these pock marks and it was so hard to sand. So I would have liked to have one more day to put more stuff on to make it smoother, but I didn't have another day. I had to get it done today, so it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, it was a fun project to do with the kids. So I'm just gonna put the clear coat on it now, and I will show you, I guess, the finished product tomorrow because it's gonna dry overnight. What can you do, right? It's better than the rest. Well, guys, we did it.
Yeah.
High five, team. I guess that's high 10. High 10 team. So, what did you think? What did you think about doing it?
It was really kind of hard and frustrating and tedious, but it's a really good result at the end.
There you go. It's not perfect, but it looks
Yeah.
way better than the rest did.
Yeah, because-
especially at a distance. Like when you see it from afar, you can't see all the little holes, little pock marks that are there. So, yeah, we did it, guys. We got rid of the rust. Did you ever think you could do that?
No.
I was just thinking, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. It's probably just still gonna be rusty, so much rusty. I didn't think there was gonna be any change at all, actually, but it looks just perfectly new.
Awesome.
Except for the dents, though.
It's okay. But we did it. We did it. And
And like we could have sanded out the pock marks, but it was just like it would have taken a long time to like sand all of that down perfectly. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll do that next summer when we have a bit more time. Anyway, that was our project. We're pretty happy with it, and I'm pretty excited that you guys were able to help me.
yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.
Guys.